It's Friday and you're watching First Shift. I'm Angelina Zarnecki. Coming up, financing EVs. But first, your morning headlines. We'll begin with news of a major tie-up. Honda will team with electronics giant Sony on a new joint venture to develop and sell electric vehicles. The two Japanese companies say they will form the JV this year and want to start sales in 2025. The new company will sell its EVs in the US, Japan, and Europe. Production sites are still under consideration. Honda CEO Toshihiro Mibe says the initial enterprise is expected to be small, but the Honda boss says that tying up with a tech company is crucial to innovating the business. The company will plan, design, develop, and sell EVs, but not operate an assembly plant. Honda will be responsible for manufacturing the first model. The vehicle will use a mobility service platform developed by Sony. Our Hans Greimel has much more on the plans at autonews.com. In other news, the Detroit 3 automakers and the UAW are dropping their mask mandate at most factories in the U.S. In an announcement late Thursday, the two said factory workers in areas not deemed high risk by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention no longer have to wear masks, regardless of vaccination status. The union and automakers' joint task force said that each company will communicate when the changes go into effect. Masks will continue to be made available at plants for workers who want to continue to wear them. The news comes as data released by the CDC show that COVID-19 levels have dropped enough that more than 90% of people in the U.S. can go without masks. Elsewhere, Ford has sold Spin, the company's electric bike and scooter division. European micromobility operator Tier Mobility is buying the company. Terms of the transaction were not disclosed. Ford acquired Spin for $100 million in November 2018. Spin operates in about 110 cities with a fleet of about 50,000. And Magna is halting operations in Russia due to the invasion of Ukraine. The supplier has a significant presence in Russia with 6 plants and about 2,500 employees in the country. Magna recorded $345 million in sales in Russia in 2020, or about 1.1% of its total revenue that year. Financing for electric vehicles are increasing alongside their popularity and growth in availability. That's according to new data from Experian. The firm devoted a section of its quarterly market report to EV loans and leases. Let's look at the numbers. EV's share of new vehicle financing doubled to 4.6% of the market in the fourth quarter. That's up from 2.3% a year earlier and 1.3% 2 years earlier. During 2020 and 2021, financing for hybrids rose from 3.7% of financed new vehicles to 6.3%. The average monthly payment for an EV is also on the rise, up 4.9% to $774. Experian named the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y the most popular financed EVs during Q4. Ford's Mustang Mach-E ranked third, followed by Tesla's Model S and Volkswagen's ID.4. Thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great weekend.